Alright, here we are at day 2. I know I said we'd be doing this the next day, but in typical New England fashion, it snowed. So here we are about a week later, and it's absolutely beautiful out. It's about 65 degrees. It's March 3rd. Absolutely unheard of in the area I live in. But alright, let's pull this seat off and we'll see what the rest of that airbox looks like. Alright, I got the bolts all undone from underneath the seat. And look what we have in there, a complete rat's nest. Now the shadow's not really helping, but as you can see, it's a complete mess. So I'm gonna go get the trash barrel and start digging this thing out. Alright, so we got that. Let's dig this out. I got this like no air filter even left. I have to go get the shop vac. Might even pull the whole airbox and just spray it all out and wash it. It's pretty nasty. Alright, now that I can actually get my hand in there, I'm going to take off the... Sorry about that. I'm going to take off the cage that usually holds the air filter. Yeah, absolutely disgusting. Still had all the oil and stuff on it from when the original air filter was on there. Anybody who's worked on old Yamahas from the 80s and 90s knows that, you know, after the filter gets to be about 5 or so years, it gets really dusty and can particleize and disintegrate right in your hand. They get real dry. Even if you try cleaning them, they can just fall apart. So it's always good to replace them. Alright, so we got the airbox all cleaned out. We got the carburetor back on. Just got to tighten up some of these last screws. And then we'll be ready to put some fresh gas in this and see if it fires up. I should probably check for spark first, so maybe we'll do that in a sec. Now we're just on the other side. We're gonna pop the spark plug boot off. Plug looks actually pretty good. Spark plug's coming off. Some long threads on this one. Good lord. Looks pretty garbage. Looks almost like it was lean or brand new at one time, and then just sat with some crap on it, or it was running really lean on one side. I don't know how that's possible, but maybe just lean enough. Alright, well, let's see if it has spark. You're gonna be able to see it with the sun, but it's getting very weak spark. I'll clean the plug up a little bit and see if we can get anything better. Alright, well, we got the car back on. Everything's hooked up. Gas lines are all hooked up. The spark plug has spark. Got that put back in with the endless threads it had. There was no point in boring you through all that, but I'm just gonna throw some gas in it, some pre-mix, and see how this thing fires up. See if it will fire up. Who knows? She won't idle just yet, and that's understandable. Well, she's smoky and she's loud because she's a 1990 and she's old. There you have it. She just needed a little touch of the idle adjustment and she was fine. She's revving a little high. I could probably back her down. She's clearing up a bit. And the kill switch works. Alright guys, well that was stage 1 and 2 of bringing this thing back to life. Next it'll be more cosmetic stuff. Maybe we'll shoot down to the Yamaha dealership, get some new spark plugs and a new air filter. And then, I don't know, we'll do an episode on the plastics. They're pretty bad. They're all scratched up, faded, and really dirty, but there is a way of sanding the plastics down and heating them up, and we could bring these back to white in no time. All right, well, if you like this, then stay tuned for more. Well, I'd say she looks a whole lot better.